3 years ago, we began a unique project, following 6 talented teenagers from across the UK.
Maths, it's like puzzle solving. I don't know why, but I really enjoy finding answers.
When I'm drawing, I just feel like I'm escaping everything around me.
To chart the challenges they face coming from low-income backgrounds.
My mum does struggle for money.
As they go through the school years that will determine their futures.
I don't want to be in poverty, but neither do a lot of people, and a lot of people don't have that choice.
We've watched them grow from 13 to 16.
She's ruining her life at the age of 15.
What?
I'm starting to become my own person and realise what I want my future to be.
Now, we're rejoining them for the final time, as GCSEs are fast approaching.
Alexa, am I going to pass my GCSEs?
I'm not sure.
Not me.
Expectations are high.
I want you to push yourself to your fullest potential.
If I don't get the grades, I can't go into grammar school.
But so are the risks of failure.
I've had loads of people saying I'm smart. I've never really been able to see it in myself.
I want to go home.
Students from these type of backgrounds find it very difficult to fulfil their potential.
If I don't knuckle down now and focus on my future, then I'm just going to be a little bum on benefits.
Will their talent be enough for them to succeed?
If we don't do well, we're like buggers.
You missed it. Lola, look, it goes Gucci flip-flops, and then it goes...
Gun lean, man, gun lean. For everyone, boys and girls, flick your shoulder, use them well. Left, right.
I'm Shakira, and I'm from Tamworth, and I'm 16. In my house, I live with my mum, my mum's boyfriend, my 3 brothers and my 2 sisters. It's very hectic.
He's pushing back against me as well. I can feel him pushing.
Yeah, he's pushing up.
That's what you want. I want him to push.
My mum and her boyfriend are the full-time carers for Leo, my disabled brother. Leo can't talk or walk.
Whoosh. Good boy.
It's become a lot more stressful for my mum because she's having to bath Leo and feed him still. Art is one of my strongest subjects and something what I want to do in the future. My art teacher always goes to me, you've got a lot of talent, you can do anything you want, but I want to just own my own tattoo shop and just do tattoos. I do enjoy it a lot because I can put myself in like a picture. I can put what's happened in my life and stuff like that on a piece of paper. I've done a drawing of a girl and the girl's sad. That represents how I was feeling when I was in year 10 because I was confused.
Last year, Shakira's school attendance began to slip.
What are you not doing tomorrow night?
Tomorrow night, get drunk, get drunk, get drunk, get drunk.
While her behaviour in the classroom led to her being excluded at the end of the summer term.
Shakira, no phones. Turn off. Turn off. Now.
Right there.
Turn off.
Oh my God, don't start being a prick to me.
Oh, don't. Get out my classroom, Shakira.
Yeah, I will.
Who do you think you are? Get out.
Shakira.
She's ruining her life at the age of 15.
What?
You're ruining your life at the age of 15. Mate, I did not start drinking yet until my mum said I could.
I was getting noticed and I was becoming popular and I thought friends and like hanging around, drinking and doing all that was like more fun than school. But then now going into year 11, I've realised that half of those friends that you talk to just leave you on the side anyway, and then you're stuck by your own in this mess that you've caused. Year 10 was just like a failure year, so now I need to get back up, do something good and pass my GCSEs.
We'll just go in my room and have a seat.
Vice Principal Mr. Spears has asked to see Shakira. to try and ensure she starts her GCSE year on a better footing.
So, we're in year 11. Year 10 was difficult.
Yep. I weren't going to any of, like, my lessons.
Lucky to have made it this far in many ways. This next period gets tougher and tougher. There's a lot more expectation. There's a lot more pressure. It's probably the most important year of your school life. And what is it you're going to need to get you through that?
I need to revise.
Okay.
And I also need to attend school every day.
And the thing is, you might not, in your family, have had that role model who was ambitious and, you know, wanting to go to college and follow their dream, but you can be that role model for your siblings, can't you?
Mm-hmm.
The biggest challenge I think that we face with Shakira is actually getting her to accept that she can do more, that she has got that ability to be successful. We'll be judged as a school against what GCSE Shakira leaves with, but what people don't see is the person behind the data in areas like this. Those absolute fundamental barriers that they've had to overcome. Tamworth, on the social mobility spectrum, it's right there near the bottom. It's a cold spot, and if she can sort of buck that local trend, then she's achieved something.
It's my last year in school.
God.
Do I want to go into year 7?
I remember you starting. Oh my gosh.
You need to eat well. Like in exam season, I'm not having no chocolate, no fried food, no nothing.
Yeah, really.
I'm not even joking. I'm Jada. I'm 16 years old and I live in Handsworth, which is in Birmingham.
Is it Black Panther?
I live with my brother and sister, my nan, my mum. These are my revision mind maps.
I can use these to like test myself, see what I know, what I don't know.
This one's for geography.
This one's for English, Elizabethan and American West history.
I would put more on for different subjects, but because I'm not going to look all the way up there, there's no point of me putting stuff up there if I'm not going to look at it. So.
You've nearly wallpapered your whole room in revision notes.
And now, I still want to be a paediatrician. That's my dream, that's my goal, and I'm going to get it.
I've always wanted to be a doctor since I was like 5 years old. And I've kept that until now. And I'm 16 now, so it's been like 11 years of like wanting to do the same thing. I feel like being a doctor, you genuinely care for people. And I feel like that's what my calling in life is to be.
I say I'm gonna do well. Like I don't want to go over the top, but like I know what I want to get.
Okay, so I think Jada said that because she wants to be like remain humble. Sure. Is like that?
Yeah.
So first of all, good morning, Year 11, and welcome back. It's arguably the most important year of your life. We've been building up to this moment ever since you came to this school, okay? You need to think of these exams not as the end of your school chapter, but the start of another chapter of post-16 education and going on with your lives.
Jada's dream is to take her A-levels at a grammar school. Last year, she was inspired by a visit to one of the top schools in the county, Bishop Vesey's.
If I should die, think only this of me, that there's some corner of a foreign field that is forever England.
So we do French, German, Spanish. French, German, Spanish, yeah. Okay, that's true. Starting to do Chinese. Prepare you for your futures, guys. Learn Mandarin, and I don't know, maybe we'll be a Chinese banker one day. Right.
Getting into grammar school is highly competitive. Jada's first attempt, aged 11, proved unsuccessful.
I was devastated when I didn't get into grammar school. I felt like a failure.
I think then after that day, that's when I was like more focused on education, knowing that I was going into year 7 and I better do the best I can.
I believe that grammar's better than a sixth form. College, grammar schools have the opportunity, have the connections, can get you places that a sixth form college can't get you. Because I'm sure some of the teachers know like a doctor or two and they can put a good word in for you.
Jada, you got a second? Yeah. Do you have a preference in terms of where you're applying to?
Bishop Vesey's. I like the atmosphere where everybody's working. Not everybody's like coming at like, was it 10 o'clock from 2? I like having a whole day of like work.
So, Bishop Vesey, application process. So it says it's oversubscribed, so, as in more people apply to go there than they have places available. Minimum of grade 7 for any subject that you want to study at A-level.
GCSE marks go from 1 to 9. 7 is an A.
Obviously, if you've got to get a certain amount of points to get in there, that's the baseline, isn't it? If you fail, you're not going to get in there. It's either going to add pressure or it's going to motivate you.
Are you not paying attention to this book at all?
Jane was with Mr. Darcy.
Jane was with Mr. Bingley.
Ah. Okay, that's fine.
We're not reading this anymore.
You've seen the film.
So?
I haven't.
It's not that hard to catch on to.
There was an owl.
I'm Anne-Marie. I'm 16 years old and I live in Talbot with my best friend, Karis.
You're gonna miss me when I'm gone. You're gonna miss me by my hair. You're gonna miss me when I'm gone.
Talbot's quite grey. It has this massive steelworks. The whole town has basically been built on top of it. There's no opportunity apart from the steelworks. If I could leave tomorrow, I would.
If you just let yourself back for me.
I get very restless. My head is just full of all these things and ideas and I just have to like do them all the time. Otherwise, I'll probably explode.
Right, thank you all that. You can have a look what it looks like.
Oh God. It feels really numb. I don't know what's happened to me.
Since the start of secondary school, Anne-Marie has been identified as having an exceptional talent for English and creative writing.
She was floating face down in the water. Her body was like driftwood, matching perfectly with the reeds and plants that no longer have control. Everything I loved and cared about had suddenly just disappeared. We don't need to clap.
No, I thought it was fab.
I mean, seriously, just look at this.
Worse as it goes.
The fact that you've sat and sustained this amount of imagination and creativity. So many people won't write this much over the course of their lives. This is something to be proud of, particularly when you have talent. Helping the confidence. Sprinkle some compliments on there.
If one life is just not enough for you, you can always write. And you can create a whole new place that is yours and it's nobody else's.
I think there's an art to writing well because with every book that's written, the writer has to sell their soul a bit. It's the hardest thing you can do, I think, to let people in to see what's going on in your mind.
Marie, look what I got for you. This is for you, because you know you've been with us a year today, haven't you?
It's been a year since Anne-Marie moved in with Karis and her mum, Jan.
Yeah, it's like a birthday.
It is.
It's all of friends.
It's been a pleasure watching you grow into a smart, funny and sometimes stroppy young woman. Hopefully the next 2 years will be just as good. Love, Jan.
2 years? Are you kicking me out?
No. Kicking you out.
Anne-Marie is currently estranged from her own mother, who still lives in Port Talbot with her 4 younger children.
Jan grew up in care and didn't really have, people around her and to support her when we talk about why she took me in and stuff. She says, it's because she would have wanted somebody to do that for her.
Do you think she's been happy being here?
Oh yeah, a lot. I think she's been a lot happier because she can do what she wants to do. She can be a child again. She wasn't able to do the things that a normal teenager would do because he was often looking after the younger ones in the house. So at 15, that's not the age you really want to be going into care. No, they're leaving school. They do well. They still say, now, oh my God, we're leaving school soon.
I don't like walking around this old and empty house.
Year 11 is important because, I mean, it's the year that I took all of my GCSEs. It's sort of built into us now that if we don't prepare and do well, we're like buggered.
What is this?
Different colleges.
Is that the same one you got to send off?
Yeah.
It's the spring term and Shakira's thinking about applying to sixth form colleges.
That's my personal statement. My name is Shakira. I'm a creative person with a passion for the arts. As a student, I have had some hard times at school where I have struggled to be motivated and be the best version of myself. I now realise this attitude is not going to get me where I want to be in life. I hope you see my potential. Thank you for your time. I always go to Mum, I can't wait till I'm 18 and moving out of here, going to get my own house, do it all up, get myself a car. And then she turns around and says, how are you going to do that, kid? You need to get a job and everything else before that. I was like, oh, whatever.
I'll probably give her a chance, to be fair. See what she's made of. Everybody deserves a chance, don't they?
I do need to knuckle down and get my GCSEs because if I do get into college at the end of year 11, then I would be the first person out of my household family to have gone to college.
I didn't think she'd make it this far without being kicked out of school, the way she was performing last year. Really didn't. She was just bringing like police and stuff to my door all the time, and teachers constantly ringing me up saying that she's done this and having to keep going to the school for meetings. She drove me kind of mad.
Mum, look how posh it is inside. I think I'd feel special that I've actually got the talent to get into somewhere like that.
When did you leave school?
When I was 15, I got a job. Just behind sewing machines, just clipping off the excess cotton off clothes that they've made. And then putting them on pallets ready to go out to shops. I was a packer.
I wouldn't want to do a job like that.
You don't have to have a job like that. Why don't you go and work in a pub as a glass collector?
I'd rather not.
That's a start. Be working in the chippy, work paper shop.
Rather not.
What are you hoping to achieve?
Get all my qualifications. Because I've actually started to realise now that if I don't knuckle down and do my GCSEs now and focus on my future, then I'm just going to be a little bum on benefits, and I don't really want to be like that.
Right, this is beautiful work. Shows what your strengths are. Portraiture is really, really good.
Shakira's art teacher, Mr. Mulholland, has asked to check her progress on her GCSE work. She needs to develop her ideas for a practical art exam next term.
So for the next thing, where are we going to go next on it? The whole of this project is worth 40%. I mean, I haven't got that long left because you are still playing a bit of a catch-up.
Poor attendance meant that Shakira fell behind last year, jeopardising her chances of achieving her high target grades in the creative subjects.
You were better than me, and guess what? I'm an art teacher, so how annoyed do you think I was when you were throwing it away?
Yeah.
Last year, you were like, barely thought you were going to get there. You even pass. So what's your idea?
Asking if I think I'm a nobody, who do you think you are, practically?
Yeah, yeah. It's kind of saying, don't judge me,
Yeah.
okay, because you don't know my full story, which I think is great. So can I get you to just go, yes, yes, yeah, do it, do it, do it? Because half the time, when you do something, I don't like it, and you throw it away, keep going, that's what I want.
I'm my own worst enemy when I'm angry.
Have a look at drama. You just need English to do drama. No
And
need for
6 GCSEs.
The deadline for college applications is approaching. Anne-Marie and Caris want to make sure they apply to the same place.
These are all the courses.
Oh my God, I'm going to take yodeling.
Oh, do you know
That's
there's
the
a course in fake tanning?
Caris is my biggest support. It's nice to have a person that knows you so much that you can just act like idiots together. But living here is a mixed emotion. Because while I'm here and, you know, everything's good, I'm not with, you know, my brothers and sisters, like the people I care about most, so, yeah.
Very knotty hairstyle.
Hold on, I'll take upstairs. Mum, move that one.
As the eldest of 5, Anne-Marie grew up helping out with her brothers and sisters.
You don't need to get upset, okay?
Yeah.
Yeah? You're a good girl, aren't you?
Yeah.
Yeah?
But in recent months, her contact with them has dwindled.
I liked having the responsibility over my brothers and sisters because it gave me a purpose. I missed that. I was Anne-Marie with a little herd. It's like they were my own children. And it worries me that as they get older and I'm not there, they're going to be like, well, she doesn't care about us.
Anne-Marie first left her mum's house after their relationship completely broke down.
We have a love-hate relationship, I think. Not like normal mother and daughter. She doesn't talk to me and I don't talk to her, and it is scary.
This is quite scary as well.
Yeah, I know.
You know, yeah.
What do you mean, Emma?
Just interacting with me. We're talking. From when I was young, me and my mum always got on really, really well, and we always looked after each other. It became very apparent then as I grew up how different we were, and that caused us to clash. And it got to the point where we could barely sit in the same room. Place things on the plate properly. Don't put that there.
You sound just like my mother.
Yeah, well, don't do that.
Please don't.
It's annoying. We get let down by a lot of people as we grow up, and it just so happens that this is one of them. I wrote this last night. It's called Coat Hanger, okay? So, I'm just another coat hanger, one of millions. Nothing special about me apart from the small dent in my frame. My dents and broken pieces may not make me as sturdy as the rest, but yet I still sit here, waiting. A damaged coat hanger left to watch as my friends hold brand after brand draping money over their arms. Yet I'm not sad because I'm damaged, but more because they're not. I prefer to write about my own thoughts and feelings as somebody else or as something else, because then if I do feel bad, if I do feel upset or I do feel scared about something, I can distance myself away from that. When I haven't had a lot of control over a lot of things that have happened in my life, having that control over my imagination, I think, is important to me.
Oh, you get on my nerve.
Jada's family of 4 have all been sharing her granny's small house ever since her parents' marriage broke down.
I remember my mum and dad having an argument, shouting, and then we just had to leave because my mum couldn't really take it no more. I can remember that I took some of my clothes and my hamster, Mr. Nibbles. And my mum was in her car and she drove and she came to my nan's.
I have been living at my nan's for 6 years this year. I have to share with my sister. You're kind of on top of each other. And it is very frustrating sometimes because it's like, can we just move?
Jada! Two come back up on the same road. I'm able to bid for 2.
Yeah, that would be ideal if we can get them.
Although Jada's mum Charmaine is on the council waiting list as a homeless priority, she's been competing for properties for the past year without success.
You are in queue position 12. Position 12 for one and position 13 for the other. You know what? Jada? You make sure you do good at school so you don't have to go through all this, okay? I heard it said before and I say it again to you. Education is the way out.
I would like a very different life to what my mum had. She was determined what she wanted to do, but she never followed it through. I think she regrets that. So she's trying to make us do very well.
I don't want them to make my mistakes. Where I fell down was to rely on other people's opinion. So hence me saying to her, you can be whatever you want to be. But when we were younger, it was a case of, oh, doctor? You can't be a doctor. You can work in steelworks. That's what you can do. You, barrister, your colour's wrong for a start. You might reach as far as maybe the solicitor, barrister, the bar. You ain't getting past there. Because racism was institutionalized. It's nowhere as bad as it used to be. It's still there in pockets. But if you can push through the glass ceilings with a lot of determination, you can do it.
I want to do business though. I still want my own business. I don't like the idea of me being a big 40-year-old woman and someone telling me what to do.
You could have your own doctor surgery.
I want to be a GP, no way. I want to eventually like work in a private hospital. Because then like I can specialise in what I want to do.
Yeah. I remember I was speaking to a teacher saying like I wanted to do like law. He was like, oh, it would be good because especially that you're like a black woman as well, like they need more people. But at the same time, when it's run by like a lot of like white people and then you're just like a black person, like, you know, they either hire you because they want to look like they have like a cultured thing, or they don't hire you because like they want to keep it. Do you know what I'm saying? Like, we deserve to do well.
Because like you put the effort in, innit?
Yeah.
And as long as you put the effort in,
you get what you need to get out.
Yeah.
Amen. I'm thinking that it literally just takes one person to reform the whole thing. It's like Martin Luther King, amen. I had a dream and hallelujah.
Right, should we go? Can give you
Not
mum a
gonna need
cuddle?
a coach, Kira.
You're gonna be freezing. Good day, remember what I said. Okay, let's do this. You'll smash it, Kira, I know you will.
Shakira's drama teacher, Miss Radcliffe, has offered to drive her to a college open day in Birmingham, 17 miles away.
You could ask about art and design, course structure, because today's all about making sure you've chosen the right pathway. But I don't want you to panic. So if there's any questions you're asked that you don't know the answer to, you mustn't let it stress. Right, good girl. She's always going to need support. Education can't mend any challenges within her personal life, but it can give her options so that she can dream big. She's got so much to offer this world. What a lovely environment to be in, though. Imagine being here at college every day.
I've realised now my role model is my mum. Because she works hard and she's determined to do everything she can for us, which is what I want to do to my family and my younger brothers and sisters.
I brought her a bouquet of flowers the other day.
To you, Mum, I bought you these flowers to say thank you for everything you have done for me over the 16 years of me being alive. I know I can be a little shit at times, but you have literally inspired me to be the best I can be. I am going to push and push myself so that I have a great future in front of me. You have helped me through thick and thin, and I can't thank you enough. I literally love you so much, and I hope you like the flowers. Love, Shakira.
Kiss, kiss, kiss. I was quite gobsmacked because she's never done anything like that before. It's made me feel like, you know, that I'm actually doing something right with her for her to actually come out with this stuff, because she wouldn't have come out with this a few years ago.
I used to get the rage. I used to punch things when the internet went off because I weren't grateful for anything I was getting because I thought my mum weren't trying. But now that when I look at her and see her crying most days because she hasn't got the things that she wants to give us and stuff like that, I think it got to me a little bit, and I realised that she is trying her best and all I've got to do is help her through it.
Oh, she's smiling. Hooray! How you doing?
I'm doing fine.
How you feeling?
Fine.
Okay?
Yeah.
How did it go?
It actually went really well.
Been really nervous.
I've made 17 friends.
Good girl. Brilliant. Right, well, I'll see you tomorrow.
Okay, send a
All
bit.
right, well done. I always remember her saying, I won't ever leave Tamworth. I've got to be with my family. I can't ever leave Tamworth. Now, all of a sudden, she's seeing a world that she wants. She wants a different future and a different world. It's brilliant. And today is the start of that.
Hello.
Shut. Literally, it's gone.
What do you mean?
Did you have a good day?
Oh my God, Mum, it was amazing.
Did you like it?
Yeah, I loved it.
I actually thought you weren't going to like it.
No, I loved it. Literally.
Did you meet any nice new friends?
Yeah. People from Warsaw and everything.
Feel proud that she's actually gone and done it, tried it out, and liked it.
Are you surprised you liked it, or?
Yeah, I didn't think she'd like it because obviously people there that she wouldn't know. So I thought she'd be the opposite, but no, prove me wrong again, Kira.
Can the expression G times G times G be expressed as 3 grams? No, sorry, 3G. I don't know why I wrote grams.
Anne-Marie needs 6 GCSEs to get into college and is predicted high grades in English.
When you get, say if you get given 1 cubed, you do 1 times 1 times 1.
Mm-hmm.
It's the same with a letter.
But she hasn't passed recent mock tests in maths or science.
Oh, I'm getting really mad.
It really annoys me, the fact that I'm not good at maths. They're so much better than me. I can put a sentence together. That's about it.
No, you got it. No, I don't want to do it anymore.
I just don't want to fail and then teachers to go, I thought you were better than that. So,
I know it's her final year and I think the teachers do push them because Anne-Marie does suffer with a bit of anxiety. I think she's getting a bit stressed out already.
Come on then, you two. Quick, quick, quick. All right, find the page. It's roughly in the middle. It says crude oil, fuels and organic chemistry.
I suppose when I went into year 9, it was like, you know, GCSEs and stuff like that. And that I was a stress head even before that. I've been a stress head all my life. I try and keep myself like away from thinking about stuff that I panic about. My GCSEs, college, university.
So, can you now fill in the missing equation for me, where it says ethanol plus oxygen is ethanoic acid?
thinking about like all the revision, the exams, the preparation, it makes me feel quite sick. It's really intense because, I mean, it's every day, 5 days a week, you know, and there's always a teacher on your back about work. It's installed that fear that I need to do well.
The equation at the bottom. No. I didn't know about it.
I'll see you later.
With Anne-Marie, the pressure that she's always put on herself, amplified sort of
by 10, 100, because it's GCSE year. This is the sort of last shot at getting it all right. We need to be looking at that as, is this something a bit more than sort of feeling anxious, which is completely normal. Everyone has sort of times where they feel anxious, but then there's a difference between that and having a problem with anxiety. Are we going to be able to get her through?
To help manage her anxiety, Anne-Marie has been given time out of lessons so she can focus on textiles coursework, which is due in soon.
I've been taken off the timetable because I've been really struggling in school. I mean, here I can just work, and if I want to take a break, I can take a break. But I'm not going to, because I need to get stuff done.
Anne-Marie's GCSE textiles project is a personal piece reflecting on her own life.
My entire project is based on my inner self. It's all about mixed emotions, because I don't think you can ever really feel one emotion. It's a lot of things that have sort of just stayed very dormant. You know, my upbringing was never easy. My dad was an alcoholic.
Anne-Marie lost contact with her dad after her parents split when she was 7. He died last year, before she had a chance to see him.
I sort of came to the realisation that some of the most important people in my life, like, you know, my dad, my other brothers and sisters, it was like, they're gone. The thing that's going to get to me the most is like when, you know, parents are like putting on like social media how like proud they are of their kids. And I mean, if I didn't get the grades that I wanted, all you really want is for your mum and your dad and, you know, the people that like love you to give you a hug and to say that it'll be okay and that you'll work it out. But I don't really have that. I don't really have anyone to be like truly proud of me, you know?
After struggling to get a council property, Jada's mum Charmaine turned to a housing association.
You must welcome to the new abode. Come through.
She's just been offered a 3-bedroom house.
The bathroom is dinky, but you know what? It's workable, okay? Not complaining. Come on then, upstairs. Now you guys can decide who's having what.
I'm having this room. I know where I can put my desk. I can do what I want and quietly now. Like, I don't have the distraction of my brother and sister. Having our own room, it's amazing. It's really good. I'm really actually happy about this.
I'm ecstatic. I am so ecstatic. I'm grinning like a Cheshire cat. I can't get my words out at the moment. It is optimum timing for Jada. Children are very bright. They see what you go through. They may not always understand it, but they pick up quite fast, and it's a good thing. I want them to know that you can achieve regardless. The fact they've seen it materialise, it will be a booster for them. Can you pick that up off the floor for me, please?
The family is still in the process of moving into the new house.
Hang on, is that it?
When they arrive home to a letter.
What's it say?
Congratulations, I'm delighted to offer you a place at Bishop VC's, study A-levels.
Ooh, so what have you got to get?
So, basically...
Minimum score of 52.
Yeah.
This score is best 8 GCSE results, which includes English language and mathematics. OK, can I have a look at this?
Yeah, that's fine. Yay! Congratulations, young lady. In order to be able to take a particular subject at A level, a minimum of grade 7 or an A is expected.
I'm going to the grammar school. They're giving me a condition off. All I need to do is make the grades. I really want to do the best that I can. At grammar, it's like everyone wants to do well. Like, there's no slackers, none whatsoever. And I feel that's a really good environment because it motivates you to work harder.
Right, a few of you have got your art exam, haven't you?
Shakira's facing her first major GCSE challenge, a day-long controlled assessment in art.
Right, so we've got Shakira, we've got Keely, Molly, Kane, Ethan, Fliss, Tom. You've all got your exams this morning, and it's up all day, haven't you? Right, where's Shakira? Go to reception, because I'm a little worried because Shakira, getting me stressed. Right. This is your day. We're looking forward to this. This is your chance to bring your talents to the table. Yeah. But we're not going to go home. We're going to do really well on the exam, aren't we? You've worked so hard for this. This is your moment, isn't it? You're going to nail it. You're going to be fantastic. And it's going to feel amazing in August when you see those results. Aren't you?
I could sleep quite early, but I can't do that sometimes because some of the kids are still away and screaming and stuff like that. It just puts you in a bad mood and not in the mood to do anything throughout the day.
Have you eaten this morning? So we'll get you something in your stomach. This is a big day, isn't it? I'll walk up with you to get you some food.
I don't know, I'm an emotional wreck.
They have art exam now, but one of them hasn't eaten at all, and I just need to get her something in the stomach for the exam. Yeah. Shakira, we've got some toast. All right?
She presents as a very strong-willed, confident young lady, but as we get into the exam season, ultimately, our students are very vulnerable.
Right, you must make sure you eat at break time and drink.
All of those external factors haven't gone away, and she is dealing with them better. But there's always, just on the horizon, the danger of her slipping.
Bye.
Okay, 1 more minute, you lot.
Shakira will need to recreate her planned concept piece from scratch under exam conditions.
This is the final piece of work that concludes everything that you've been learning. It's your final showcase. Do not make silly mistakes. Okay, you can start.
In Portober, there's been a troubling development.
I don't know, I was just shocked. Really shocked. I said she didn't tell me in the beginning that she wasn't sleeping in the nights. I just thought she was settled. But nobody knows what goes on, do they, inside your own mind?
Anne-Marie is not attending school. After spending a short time in hospital, she's been diagnosed with depression.
I was doing physics homework and, I was getting frustrated with myself. Thinking, like, why can't you just do it? And, yeah, it all just sort of spiraled very quickly. I don't know, just sick and tired of, I think, being a disappointment to people. Just what's the point, like, in even, like, trying? Yeah, I ended up overdosing. And then Karis comes in, and they rang an ambulance.
I guess I could just call it an impulse. When it happened, I know this is going to sound really, really bad. It felt really good because
That is probably the most amount of control I've had over myself in a very, very long time. Because you know that everything around me has been done by somebody else.
Yeah,
You know?
Yeah, I think only now it's come back up, and because you've got so much going on, it's all just coming out at once, you know?
I'm really lucky and glad that I got help when I did. It's a very lonely place.
But you know that we're all here.
I wanted to do well in school since I was little, you know, I've always wanted to surprise people. But when you're in the midst of this deep depression, if you don't care about whether or not you get an A or an F,
Step over in the car, Anne-Marie.
Wow.
Anne-Marie is receiving care from local mental health services. After taking time off, she's decided to go into school.
Oh yeah, we can have a chat.
With the help of pastoral teacher Miss Mason, she needs to decide whether she will sit her GCSEs.
How are you feeling? Sleeping all right?
I wake up a lot.
When you say waking up a lot, how many times are we talking?
I mean, 5, 6 times.
Every night?
Yeah, it's really, really strange.
Sit on the medication?
I stopped taking it for a while.
First things they ever say when they prescribe you things is, don't just suddenly stop taking it.
I know.
And there's a reason for that, because it'll make you feel worse. Is this still happening now?
No, Karis and Jan watch me take it now. Yeah. You know, I'm just going to get through the exams, and whatever it is, you know. I can't do anything about it when it's done.
Exactly.
All I can do is try until then. So.
Okay. Well, you seem more positive than we've had for a while.
I wasn't going to do my GCSEs. I wasn't going to go into school. Yeah, I wasn't, no. But Miss Mason and Jan were like, she needs to.
Bye. Speak to you in a bit.
Every morning, Jan was in my room, like, get out of bed. I tried to ignore her and just go back to sleep, but it never worked because she's persistent. But when I have my own children, they're gonna grow up and call Jan their nan because she's done, like, so much for me.
Across the country, school gyms are being turned into exam halls as 16-year-olds everywhere prepare to sit their GCSEs.
Good luck, Kate. Try your best. That's what you can do.
Please give me the faith to believe I can pass this exam, and yet the peace to know that all is well. Amen. Right, guys, good luck.
Good luck.
I felt like the exam went really well. It was everything I revised, so it was really good.
No, I can't believe you're smiling after a maths exam.
I know.
Where's the tears, Anne-Marie?
I know.
Scared. So you're happy, are you?
I am. Did you use a compass?
This is number 2 out of 23. Or 22, I think it's 22. So I've got 20 more to go now, so.
How do you think you did?
Good.
Why do you think you did good? Do you think the questions were what you revised for?
Yeah.
Sick.
I just can't wait to get my results. I don't know whether I'm going to start crying in the hall or jumping for joy.
What's that?
History.
History.
And biology.
This is chemistry.
We don't need these books anymore. We're done.
The formation of sulfuric acid.
I don't even remember what that was.
Contact process.
Oh, sugar. I just want to know that when I'm older and I look back at
All the things I did, I don't regret anything.
You did good. You lived a life.
Yeah, a good life.
A life that you're happy with.
Yeah.
I'm proud of. Oh no.
I don't think the biology wants to be burnt anymore.
Flowers said, I wish I was a tree. The tree said, I wish I could be a different kind of tree. Cat wished that it was a bee. Turtle wished that it could fly really high into the sky.
Would you like rosé?
Is that meant to be knock-off wine?
It's non-alcoholic.
Shakira's coursework and final GCSE exam piece have been assessed by the examiner and mounted in a final display.
I am my own worst enemy. How fitting is that?
I think it's the way I was in year 10. I look back.
Yeah.
And, like, I am an enemy of that person.
So that was you in year 10, would you say?
Yeah.
Really, really good.
Sweet. I'm so proud. I think that's gorgeous. Absolutely gorgeous.
And then these three mine as well.
No, yours as well. Wow.
That was
Fabulous. You need to be really proud of yourself.
You are your own worst enemy. I said that to you, didn't I? I was like, do you know what? You couldn't have picked a better thing to say.
Everyone was cheering for her other than herself last year. And I think this year, everyone's cheering for her and she's cheering for herself.
Enjoy your massively long summer. Good luck.
Do I get a hug now? Ah!
Well done.
You're gonna miss me.
You did it.
It's the end of 5 years at secondary and school's finally over.
Hey, oh my gosh, I'm not gonna see her. I didn't
Am I the only one that's over the mood to leave?
Better.
After weeks of summer fun, the girls have to face the long-anticipated reality of results.
I don't want to go into school. I don't even want my results. If I don't open them, I can't fail.
I'm curious.
I'm not. Alexa, am I going to pass my GCSEs?
Sorry, I'm not sure.
Not me. I was counting on my hands which ones I'd probably pass, and there's 5. And I need 6.
Well,
that is not...
Miracle?
Shakira will find out today whether she's managed to achieve the strong grades in her creative subjects, which her school predicted.
Dun, dun, dun. Oh, God. Here we go. Here we go. Don't want to look at it. I've picked up the wrong result.
That bit there. That one there.
Grade 7 distinction in art. I wasn't
An A
expecting
grade.
that. Distinction level 2 in performing arts. Woo! I got a grade 3 pass for English language.
And how'd you do music?
Music, pass level 2.
Shakira's done even better than her teachers expected and moved up a grade in both art and drama.
I was so chuffed when I seen it and it said 7.
That's because you put all that work in year 11, a distinction in drama.
I weren't
It's an A
expecting
grade.
that. I weren't expecting that. So I got an A in art and I got an A in performing arts.
What does I mean?
Basically really good.
I.
Yeah, really good.
Have you got them? You're on speaker anyway, so you do.
Anne-Marie has asked Caris to collect her results from school for her.
Go on, I believe in you.
Hold on. Okay. Right.
Oh, there's a smile!
Hold on. Do you want to hear it?
Tell me smile.
Do you want to hear? Okay, maths is an E.
I can deal with that. I mean, that means I haven't improved, but I haven't gotten worse. Because that's what I've had all through. So, chemistry, C. Art and design, an A. English language, A star. Yeah. English literature, A. Wait, hold on. How many did I pass? Hold on. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. 8. You got to call it!
In spite of failing maths, Anne-Marie has passed 8 GCSEs, achieving her predicted grades in most subjects.
You going to college, huh?
I am, yeah.
I'm not opening it. I'm making my mum open it.
Is your mum outside?
Yeah. Do you think I did good or?
I can't tell you that. You have to wait and see.
Thank you, there you go.
Thank
Good
you.
luck.
Oh my gosh.
Jada needs to have scored a combined total of 52 marks to secure her longed-for place at grammar school.
Wait there, Lord. You know what I want? Please.
It's already been done, okay?
I don't care, Mummy.
All right.
No, it's a purple certificate.
Purple.
Don't like show me anything. I want to see for myself as well.
Purple.
Yeah, you should. If it's not.
Okay, I see a lilac.
Yeah, it's lilac.
Right, okay. Shh. Okay.
Oh wow.
You got a 9 for RE.
Oh my gosh.
You got combined science.
What did I get for maths?
8.
Got a 7 for maths. 8 plus 8 plus 8 plus 7.
Yep.
Plus 7.
Yep.
Plus 6.
Yep.
Plus 9.
Yep.
Plus 6.
Yep.
Add it all together.
59.
I got in? Oh my gosh. Let me go to Mr. Panjana then. Oh my gosh.
It's like the best thing that's ever happened to me, literally. I've met so many new friends and I get on with all the work. People do need to understand that just because we come from a poor background doesn't mean we're not going to become something. I want to be making money so I can spoil my kids.
Day one at grammar was like, ooh, wow. I am definitely climbing up the social mobility ladder because I'm in grammar school. I'm going to be a paediatrician and I'm going to study medicine at university in 2 years' time.
I really like college because it's so different and I found my people, and I think that now is the time where I flourish. When you're in that really dark place, that is like your biggest fear, and then you come out of it, everything else is just like stupid. I'm really glad that I stuck around. Yeah.